Hello, Real Producers. This is Kristin Brindley, your publisher. I'm here with the wonderful young Kim and Trish Kim, so thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
They're the owners of Staged Interiors, and they're also wonderful partners of Nova Real Producers. Their spotlight just showed, and they had a September spotlight, so check it out. Yours won't be like this, right? This is their framed one, but it's in you can check it out on Digipub as well. So check out their article, and it's a pleasure to have them as part of Real Producers. They were referred by a lot of top agents before I had sat down with them. And let's see, for NVAR, days on market, you guys had 12 days on market this past year, and NVR it was like 38 days. That's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. And 100% close to list price, and NVR's was lower than that. So pretty great stats, great people to work with, run a great business. 14 years, right?
Yeah.
14 years in business.
Went by quickly.
So for those that don't know about professional home staging, what is it that you guys do? Like tell us a little bit more about that.
In terms of selling homes, there are only two things the seller has control over. One is listing price, and the other one is the condition of the property. So for listing price, that's where the professional realtors that are associated with Nova Real Producers are coming in. And in terms of the condition of the property and the marketability of the property, that's where professional staging is coming in. So that's where Staged Interior has been shining for the last 14 years. And that's what Trish does in terms of creativity.
Wonderful. So what do you do? What do you sell exactly?
Well, I think we sell the look. I think that's how we would put it. What we're going for is something that the buyer will like. The seller may have a perfect house for them, but it may not be right for the buyer, the demographic. So what we're selling is the right look, and we go into homes that are occupied or vacant, and we make sure that we bring the right things, do the right things, that make it look like something someone wants to buy.
That makes a lot. That's wonderful. Did you guys always think you'd be in professional home staging?
No. We didn't even know what it was.
Yeah, exactly. So believe it or not, we were introduced to home staging through my former IT boss. I had been IT for 16 years before I walked away from that to flip some homes. And one day I got a call from my IT boss saying that, hey, Young, I went through a lot of life changes, and I am in real estate, and I'm a home stager now. So we asked, what is that? And he explained that to me, and I said, you know what, we actually been trying to figure out how to marry real estate and Trish's design business together, and it was like godsend for me to got a call. The reason I got a call is that he needed to talk to Trish for color consultation.
Right. Yeah.
So that's how we got introduced to home staging.
Right. And then 2 weeks later, I was on the plane going out to California to be trained.
Wow.
So we knew it was the right thing right then, and we did it.
That's decisive, and you've been full throttle really ever since.
Absolutely, yeah. So
You staged a nice amount of homes.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So walk me through like a step-by-step process of how you got to where you are today.
Well, we started this business back in 2006, and we knew that the marketing is the forefront. And we wanted to work with listing agents in our area. So we got some information about local listing agents, and at that time, the email marketing was just getting started. So we got on constant contact, we built our database together, and we sent our premier newsletter in 2006, and literally 5 minutes after the email was sent out, we got our first phone call. So we knew that marketing was it. So once our name was getting out, and we had to actually deliver our services, and that's where Trish comes in.
Yeah. Well, we started accumulating product because that's one of the things we knew we had to have. We had to have the inventory. So we started shopping, and we started filling up our own home. So how it happened was that the more we got, the more our home was a warehouse. And luckily we had a rather large home at the time, so we were able to fill it up, and every single room, including our bedroom, was a staging storage unit.
Wow.
So from top to bottom. And we had our team members would come there and they would pull things and then they'd put things away. So we had that advantage actually. Even our garage was full, our bedrooms were full, everything. So after that we knew we were having some growing pains, and after that we ended up getting several storage units. And then all of a sudden a realtor that we knew that we were staging for decided that we needed a warehouse, and he had one. And so that's how it started.
Well, that's fantastic. So let's get to the real dirt, like the stuff people want to hear. How do you find clients now? Like, how do you find clients?
There are a couple of things. We believe that the most effective way is word of mouth, and also the quality of the staging project. And working with the top producers in Northern Virginia, and that's where actually your magazine, Nova
Right.
Real Producers, come in, because the realtors in your association is producing about 80%, you say, of all volumes in Northern
Wow.
Virginia. So we do want to work with the top producers. So the Nova Real Producer magazine is one of the places that we are putting our names out.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
So every business has a secret weapon, something, someone, a habit that they attribute a great amount of success to. What do you feel that is for you all?
Well, from the time that we started that, I was in charge of the operations, logistics, and Trish was the creative director. So we have the skill sets that we are completing each other. So I think that is a very good differentiator with other stagers or staging companies.
Yeah, I don't do anything that he does, and he doesn't do anything that I do. And so, since we're compartmentalized, it's easier for us to get along too. He doesn't interfere with mine, I don't interfere with his.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, you all worked together for 14 years, married for 14 years.
Yeah.
And you're both sides of the coin, right? Logistics and the creative side for this.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
a perfect match for
Yeah.
all of that.
It is.
So
Yeah.
as we are growing, obviously we grew the logistics and operation side as well. We have team members there. And then for creative side also, we have many team members there as well.
That's right. Yeah.
What else do you think like differentiates you from the rest of the crowd in like home staging?
Well, obviously we didn't start here, but we are the only company in Northern Virginia that is operating out of a 21,000 square foot warehouse with 20 team members. And we have grown so that we want to give back to the community, give back to our real team members. So we provide actually the retirement program and group health insurance. So I believe that we are the only company in Northern Virginia that's doing that.
That's beautiful. It's great to support people that do that. That's
sure.
fantastic.
We also do a lot of charity projects. So we give our furniture and our accessories to different organizations that need that in order to keep their organization moving along. So we really enjoy that part too. Yeah.
Can you tell us, so you guys handle the different pieces, what does a day-to-day look like? Because you guys are busy. I'm really glad you're with us today. What does your day typically look like for each of you?
So in 2019 so far, we did 280 staging projects and 260. So that's 540, and our team is out there doing awesome. We have an amazing team. So what that means is the biggest challenge is the logistics, scheduling, and also assigning team members. And it's not just staging and de-staging that we do. Our team leaders, Trish, they have to go out and meet with the clients, preview the property, come up with a consultation report, and a lot of times shopping for the furniture and accessories to get ready for the staging project coming up the next day or next week.
True.
So all of that, because of our productivity, that is a very challenging issue, but we have been overcoming because of our team members.
I was going to say because of our team members. It's we're part of the team. We're really not the boss is.
Yeah.
You have a team atmosphere.
We really do.
Absolutely.
We really do. We love our team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so what does the next 1 to 5 years? Does that look like for you? What does the future hold for Staged Interior for you guys?
Yeah. So obviously, what we do best is staging. What Trish does best is turning homes into a really, really marketable product. The thing is that we want to do more of that every year. Next year, we have a goal. 2, 3, 5 years, we have a goal. But it seems like the real estate industry as a whole is moving very fast. The new technologies are coming in. And I'm not sure what the market will be like in 10 years from now.
Yeah.
So that's why we are investing a lot in real estate industry. Even though what we do is quite creative, we don't consider ourselves in interior decorating industry. We are
Not at all.
in real estate industry. So like in January, we are going to Inman Connect conference in New York City to learn about what is happening in real estate industry. So we need to go with the flow. If there are any disruptive innovations, we need to make sure we know and how to react. So I think it is just going with the industry leaders, real estate industry leaders will get us where we need to go in 3, 5, 10 years.
Beautiful. So what you guys have really achieved a level of success in staged interiors really has for the home staging industry reached a different level. How would you tell someone who may want to get into home staging, could this be a career for them? What would you tell them if someone was asking about this?
I think it's very difficult to start a company. It's easy to be a stager. You can find a company with which you can work, and you can be part of their team, start out as an assistant, become a team leader. All of those things are very possible once you have your training. But I think building the business is something you really need to want to do. And you need to have, if you're a single person, you need to have both sides of your brain working at the same time so you can build a business and do the creative end as well. And I think I attribute our success to the fact that, as we said earlier, that we have different skill sets. And anyone who wants to start their own business has got to think about those kinds of aspects of building it so they understand very clearly what those challenges will be.
Yeah. Well, another thing is that even after they take the class, a lot of times, they take the class because they are really good at they're told by their friends and family that, oh, you're so good at decorating, so you should be a professional stager.
And they probably are.
Yeah, but when they take the class, a lot of times they do not. The realization of that this is a business doesn't come until they take the class.
Yeah.
So, and we tell them that, hey, there are 2 tracks. You can build your own business, or you can become a stager and work for a local staging companies like us. And we always look for a really talented individual with great attitudes. So if anybody has a question, please call us.
Yes.
Absolutely. They'd be perfect to talk to. You all work in charity. You are really well respected in this community. What is it that you all want to be remembered for?
Being faithful to what we've been called to do and the integrity with which we do it.
Well said.
That's what I was about to say. Well said. Well, true pleasure to have you guys on today. Thank you so much for being with us here at Nova Real Producers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure for us as well. Thanks.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.